The British Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, has vowed to crack down on what he's described as far-right thuggery that's fueling violent protests in the UK. A hotel housing asylum seekers in the English town of Rotherham has become the latest target of anti-immigration demonstrators. Some clashed with police as they tried to enter the building. At least 10 officers were injured. It was one of more than a dozen violent protests that took place over the weekend.
People in this country have a right to be safe, and yet we've seen Muslim communities targeted, attacks on mosques, other minority communities singled out, Nazi salutes in the street, attacks on the police, wanton violence alongside racist rhetoric. So no, I won't shy away from calling it what it is: far-right thuggery.
The violence was triggered by misinformation about the fatal stabbing of 3 girls at a children's dance class in northwest England last week. Social media posts incorrectly identified the 17-year-old suspect in the Southport killings as a Muslim migrant. Police have confirmed the alleged attacker was born in Wales to Rwandan parents.
The families of those victims have not been given a second thought by these thugs. They've been used sickeningly to promote the extreme agenda of those who want to cause trouble and division in our communities. This isn't about taking our community back or our country back, as the protesters claim. Their violent, hatred-fueled behaviours only bring our country down and create division, fear and conflict.
Protests have been held in several UK cities and towns, including Bristol, Liverpool and Manchester, and as far away as Belfast, with shops and businesses vandalised and looted. The anti-immigration rallies have been met with counter-protests in some major centres.
Safe house, safe land, refugees are welcome here.
This kind of things, I don't think that it has a place, especially in this country.
It's just an excuse to show the knuckle-dragging racism of them, and I'm here to say we don't all feel the same way.
Protests, yeah, but not actually going around damaging things. That's not going to work.
I think they went the wrong way about it. I do agree things need to change, but not like this. You know what I mean? Attacking your hometowns, affecting your own businesses and things like that. It's not right.
This is the worst unrest seen in the UK in more than a decade. Dozens of people have been arrested and more people are likely to be charged as police scour CCTV, social media and body-worn camera footage. The government has vowed to bolster the criminal justice system, even though it faces a backlog of more than 60,000 cases.
Anyone who gets involved in criminal disorder, violent thuggery on our streets will have to pay the price, and they should expect there to be arrests, prosecutions, penalties and the full force of the law, including imprisonment, travel bans and more, because it's really important that communities can feel safe on the streets and there are consequences for breaking the law.